And Clark, the league in general increasing the pace of play. Tonight's teams exemplify that approach.
I really think the game was meant to be played at a high pace, Kevin. We've had periods where it's been a little bit more bump and grind, defensive oriented, but I like the trend that the game has taken on the last decade or so. Up and down, a lot of possessions, a lot of scoring, and a lot of entertainment value. I love it. I love the way the game is played now.
I couldn't agree more. And it's the Mavericks to start out. Now a look at Dallas's starting lineup. The 4 is Barnes with Jordan as the 5. J.J. Barea is out there with Matthews. And it's Doncic in at the 3 spot. Fires from 14, and he hits the jump shot. Barnes has got the first points up on the board here for Dallas.
Yeah, you called it, Kevin. And Barnes has run the pick and roll plenty of times before and does a good job at taking what's available.
Ball kicks to Kuzma. The pass to LeBron. Back to Kuzma. Clock at 6. Pass to Ball from downtown. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Yeah, you know, it's a quirky release. There's no denying that. But he's a reliable shooter and scorer from the perimeter. Lonzo Ball making it happen.
Here's Barea. Lays it up off the glass.
Yeah, good awareness there. He sees an opening and doesn't hesitate.
Boy, it's a thing of beauty watching him attack the defense like that. I mean, they wanted no part of him on that layup.
Ball kicks to Ingram. Pass to Kuzma. To the middle. Here's McGee. It doesn't go for him. Good D by Jordan. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Now, here's Doncic. He's covered closely, and the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That is his first foul of the game. The Lakers on D, and Matthews kicks to Barnes. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Shot clock at 5. And Jordan gets it to go. Jordan's got his first points of the night.
And every once in a while, he'll show up and give you some great moves around the hoop.
Ball against Barea. Pass to Kuzma. On the wing, James. And it's off from 3-point range. And the call will be against Lonzo. Ball. That's foul number 2 for him.
Already his second foul. He's in danger of getting into serious foul trouble early in this game.
Josh Hart, he's checked in for Lonzo Ball. Count it.
And he's capable of scoring from anywhere, really. Doncic has a strong grasp here of the mid-range.
Ingram passes to Hart. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Kuzma against Barnes. Yep, that one goes in there.
Taking on everybody, all comers. Kuzma's very aggressive, and he's used to getting hit on the way up. Plays well through contact.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Kyle Kuzma. That's his first foul. On defense, the Lakers. It's a 3-point game. Barnes looking around. Just 5 to shoot. Unloads from 9.
Not a problem when that's your first miss of the game. Strong start. And that's the shot you want to create. They just can't get it to fall.
That's what I call an everything but. Good execution, just didn't knock it down. But you're right, they're happy with that shot.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
Barea finds Barnes. Now Doncic, guarded by Kuzma. Back to Barnes. The shot. Fresh 24 for Dallas. And it's JaVale McGee with the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly struggling here with the foul. Still early. And just one more will put him over the limit.
Matthews, no one around him. No good on the quick three.
And you know, Wes Matthews still a very talented player in this league. I mean, excellent presence on both ends of the floor. And he certainly has always been a solid defender on the wing.
Here is Barea. What a tremendous game he played against Houston. Barnes can't get it to go.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
So for Dallas, their last game a win against the Rockets in Houston. Now here's Doncic. James covering. Barnes against Kuzma. 6 on the shot clock. They get it again. That's tipped.
In addition to being superb on offense, Ingram is also a ridiculously good defender. I mean, his long reach really allows him to come up with a good number of blocks.
I love how he establishes his post position inside before he converts.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. The Lakers beat them last time when these two teams met in Los Angeles.
Yeah, and last time out, they sort of shot themselves in the foot with the foul trouble. That was what led to them having such an ugly scoreline.
And Greg, the foul trouble was a big chunk of it. I mean, it's hard to mount a comeback when all your key guys, your main players, are watching from the bench.
And Jordan sends it back.
Hey, get that weak stuff out of here. Take it home. Jordan is fantastic at rejecting those kinds of shots.
Mavericks trail by 3. Here's Barnes. Dallas, no good that time either.
It's just one of those games for him so far. Nothing seems to be finding the bottom of the net.
Kuzma, that's good.
Kuzma excellent at using his height and touch to perfection. Very confident player.
And here's Barea. And you can see his scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers. He's putting up close to 15 points a game on average.
He's looking confident right from the opening tip.
LeBron James on the wing. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Harrison Barnes picks one up. When it comes to initiating this play, Clark, for your money, who are the perimeter pick-and-roll ball handlers right now in the game?
Well, the guys that come to mind for me, Chris Paul is fantastic in the pick-and-roll. Damian Lillard is outstanding. James Harden. And I think Victor Oladipo is getting better. I mean, he's so good at finding seams and using his athleticism to get to the bucket, and he's really grown as a finisher. Kyrie Irving is just a terrific one-on-one player. Sometimes he doesn't even need the screen guy. He's so good with the ball. And obviously Steph Curry is in that category too.
And the Lakers call time here. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Tyson Chandler is checked in for the Lakers. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope comes in for Kyle Kuzma. And Dallas also making a switch. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Matthews. Hart, no good. And it's Barea with the ball. He'll bring it up for Dallas. They trail by 3. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And here are the numbers for Ingram. The last 10 games, he has been on a heck of a run. He's averaging 20 points, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists. And really just excellent numbers. I like what we've been seeing from him across the board.
I do too. I mean, he's playing with much more focus now and a much higher level of intensity. You know, for the Mavericks, protecting the rim has been an issue. Bottom of the league in block shots 3 years in a row now.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Nowitzki comes in for Jordan. And Devin Harris is subbed in for J.J. Barea. Here's LeBron. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it. And talking about the Mavericks defense, they also had trouble stopping dribble penetration.
Well, not really athletic as a group, which was part of the problem in that area of the game, but extremely smart as a group. They knew what offenses were trying to do to stop them. And I think some of that is not just the IQ of the players, but the acumen of the coaching staff. Very sharp and shrewd in game plan design.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
Doncic kicks to Barnes. Bangs home the trifecta. Barnes has got his second basket of the night.
Gets one to fall, but only his second make in the first 7 attempts.
James, the pass to Ingram. And the pass to Hart. Ingram with it. Against Indiana, he was really on his game. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. And another three for the Lakers.
And they are shooting the lights out from distance here early.
How do you stop this? I mean, it seems like they can't miss.
Mavericks trail by 7. Now, Doncic. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against the Rockets in Houston.
Tell you what, he doesn't look that strong, but Nowitzki is a strong guy. I mean, easily getting off shots over aggressive defense there.
Now here's Ingram. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And slam dunk by Ingram.
And did you see the screen that was set for him? I mean, that was how he got to the hoop.
It was the classic screen play. It won't show up in the box score, but that screen deserves an assist.
Absolutely, Kevin. I mean, that took the defender right out of the play.
Here's Harris. A second chance effort. And the layup good by Nowitzki.
That's where Nowitzki's long arms help him on the glass. They're solid at using that length to reel in rebounds.
James finds Caldwell Pope, and the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. You take a look at Los Angeles. Third best record here in the early going. And, of course, the Mavericks. They're down there in the 10th spot.
And I think for the Lakers, yeah, here's a team that some people doubted coming into the season. Obviously heard all the chatter, banded together, and now they've strung together some great wins.
And you know what? They've been on fire to start the year, so they deserve a lot of credit. We'll see if they can continue to rack up the wins going forward.
Lakers leading by 3. Here's LeBron. 17 points for him last game against Indiana. Pass to Hart. It's rebounded by Doncic.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Harris, good.
Kevin, I like when Barnes is focused on moving the ball. I mean, it makes his team better. I love his willingness to get that ball moving.
And here is LeBron. He's an offensive force, averaging nearly 26 points a game. Passes it to Hart. Lakers passing it around. And the Lakers with another turnover here. And now a glance at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's top assist men over the past 10 games. Fifth on the list, LeBron James.
And those games have seen him dropping more dimes than you might have thought possible.
Some firepower from this offense tonight.
Yeah, they got a nice groove going right now offensively.
Doncic with it. He's been playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game.
Nice seeing Barnes go for that dunk. Always looking to finish with power at the rim. That's how you're supposed to do it.
Caldwell Pope kicks to Ingram. 1:14 left in the first quarter of the game. But they recover it. Here's James. And James picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line.
And you can live with those over-the-back calls sometimes because at least it's an effort play.
Well, You still got to know the situation and be aware. I mean, he wasn't getting to that ball. Best to not get out of control and pick up that foul.
Maxi Kleba, he's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Mikhailuk, guarded by Harris. Mikhailuk. Los Angeles with another miss. 2 for 1 opportunity here if they want it.
And no doubt, Kevin, if I'm them, I go for it.
Barnes outside. Takes the 13-footer. A rebound by the Lakers. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
Yeah, unfortunately for them, I thought the opponent's defense just never showed up.
Yeah, you know what? The waters were calm for most of the game. I mean, little resistance. Felt like they could get any look they wanted at any time.
Now, Doncic. Pass to Barnes. And yes, it's good. Barnes has got 11 points.
Boy, the size and quick release Barnes has helps him inside. I mean, he feels very comfortable shooting from here.
Good. Close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. The Mavericks on top. They finish off the first quarter with a tremendous 17-7 run. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. Wesley Matthews in his 4th season with the Mavericks, talking about what attracted him to Dallas in the first place.
They showed the most faith in me. You know, they weren't scared off by the injury. They showed faith in the person that I was, the player who I was, and, you know, they saw a need for me, a championship franchise and, you know, a great city, so it was just a match.
Coming off that Achilles injury in Portland, Dallas wasn't shy offering him, Greg, that big contract.
And he's now in a contract year. We'll see if he continues to be a part of their long-term plans.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And guys, what's your take on the Mavericks so far?
Listen, early on taking the league, I just like their approach offensively.
Yeah, I like it too. They're doing a great job working the ball around, staying aggressive, and capitalizing too.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. Taking a look at the Lakers. Ball is the point with KCP at his side. Chandler out there with Hart, and it's Kuzma in at the 3. JaVale McGee's checked in for the Lakers. Harris kicks to Kleba. Offensive rebound Mavericks. Goes back up. McGee with the block, but he gets it back. Now, here's Doncic. Not a lot of room. Tough break there, shot after shot. They couldn't get anything to fall. Here's Kuzma. Here's Hart. Shot clock reset for the Lakers. Back to Kuzma. Here's Ball. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. And for Harrison Barnes, the scoring forward out of UNC, said he wants to model his game, Clark, after Paul Pierce.
Hey, that's not a bad guy to look to model your game after, boy. Paul Pierce knew how to get it done, and he wasn't overly athletic, but he knew how to play angles. He could get to his spots, and he was such a great mid-range shooter who developed into a consistent three-point threat as well. So I like that comparison or that aspiration for Harrison Barnes.
Harris kicks to Doncic. Over Caldwell Pope, and it's off the back rim, no good. Lakers have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. From the wing, here's Kuzma. The three-pointer, no good. For Dallas, they've gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. And Doncic gets it to go.
And he's got a good handle, excellent body control. Doncic is a threat to pull up from anywhere.
Ball kicks to Kuzma. The pass to Hart. Back to Kuzma. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. Mark, you were in Indiana after being drafted by the Pacers for a few seasons. Who are some of the more talented guys you played with there?
Well, Herb Williams, a teammate of mine at Ohio State, really outstanding big guy, mobile, could shoot it, excellent defender, shot blocker, and a high-quality guy. Vern Fleming was a guard that had size, excellent defender, driver of the ball. Wayman Tisdale, may he rest in peace. We lost Wayman a number of years ago to cancer, but really a gifted scorer. Steve Stepanovich, he and I both had to retire about the same time due to different knee trouble, and he was a rugged, mobile, good shooting big guy who I think would have continued to excel had he not had to retire.
Ball against Barea. Pass to Kuzma. Launches a three. Here's McGee. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
How about the concentration? He gets hit but stays with the play and gets the finish.
Innovation and improvisation right there, Greg. Finding a way to get that shot to fall after taking the contact.
Jordan, he's checked in for the Mavericks.
And they're right around 50% for the game on their threes, and they've only gotten better as the game's gone on.
Ball kicks to Kuzma. Back to Ball. Dishes it to McGee. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And when Ball has the ball, it's in good hands. He can run the offense, no doubt.
And that Unleash Chaos replay presented by Under Armour. Hover Havoc, giving us a chance to relive that exciting play. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, the Mavericks were ecstatic when Dennis Smith Jr. fell to them with the 9th pick of the 2017 draft. For a team in need of athleticism and size at the point guard, it's been a hand-and-glove fit. The 6'3" Smith has a 48-inch vertical, one of the highest ever measured.
A terrific young player, an elite NBA athlete. David, that's for sure. Good stuff. Thanks. Matthews against Caldwell Pope. He kicks it to McGee. And there's the call on DeAndre Jordan. That's his first foul. Now here's Kuzma. He has 6. Doncic with the steal.
That was clearly a forced pass. There was no room for him to make it.
A 3 from Matthews. Hands with the ball out of bounds. Jordan touched it last. And if you're wondering where the points are coming from here tonight, here's a breakdown in the scoring between the front court and back court tonight for the Mavericks.
And it's been pretty even between the bigs and smalls here. With the game still in question, we'll see which of these guys can take another step to take over the game.
Here's Ball. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And you look at Lonzo Ball, and mostly his offense stands out. But you know what, Clark? He is a strong defensive player as well.
Yeah, he really is. I mean, he's got a nice combination, Kevin, of strength and length, which allows him to stay in front and disrupt opposing players. Really good instincts on and off the ball, which I think is why he's able to come up with blocks and steals from his position. I don't think he gets enough credit for how good he is at the defensive end.
Unloads from 13, and the jumper is on the mark. Barea's got the lead up to 5 now for the Mavs. For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Kuzma passes to Caldwell Pope. And a wide open look for James. Buries it from 3-point range. James has got 7 points.
Man, it's so good to see LeBron James rise up with confidence from deep. That's a part of his game that he continues to improve on, and it's actually become quite efficient.
And Matthews kicks to Barea. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's good for 2. 13 points in the game.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Passes the ball. Kuzma with it, guarded by Barea. Pass to LeBron. And another three for the Lakers.
That's the second long-range bomb in the quarter after a slow first period. He is on a roll.
Here's Barea. He's got 13. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
You know, when I think of J.J. Barea, one of the words that comes to mind is fearless. I mean, he never hesitates to go right at big guys in the paint. Not afraid to force a tough pass through traffic. He's a very aggressive offensive player, and when you're as small as he is, sometimes that's the way you thrive.
And the Lakers making a change here. Ingram's checked in. James in the post. Powell's there. A shot by LeBron. No good. Mavericks leading by 3. And here's Barea. He's got 15. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7. With Barea, he is usually the shortest player, Clark, on the court, so he has no choice but to be fearless.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, smaller guys typically play with an edge because it's been instilled in them from early on in their careers, because everybody tends to doubt guys that don't have great size. Barea knows how to play in space and understands the value of ball movement. And when other guys try to bully him, that little hombre is pretty strong, and he pushes right back.
Outside Matthews. Barea looking for an opening. Here's Powell. Good, and it's Barea who picks up the assist. Powell's got his first 2 points of the night.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Ball against Barea. Matthews with the steal. To the paint. Here's Jordan. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. And now a 6-point Maverick lead.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
And the Lakers call time here. The Lakers with LeBron wasted no time trying to surround him with free agent signings, Greg, to help round out the supporting cast.
Names came in rapid succession after LeBron committed. Caldwell Pope, Rondo, Stephenson all joined in short order. We'll see how far this team goes, but you cannot deny how interesting things have gotten with this roster.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Chandler comes in for JaVale McGee, and Hart subbed in for Brandon Ingram. Here's James. Goes to the reverse layup and pops it in. James has got 8 here in the quarter.
He's done a nice job, a great job actually, of finding efficient shots here in the second. Shooting percentage always a function of the kinds of shots you get. And he's on a good roll after struggling a bit in the first. Boy, that's a really nice feed by J.J. Barea.
Lakers trail by 6. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
He has been fantastic this quarter, guys. It's just the kind of effort they need if they're going to continue to trim the lead.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Mavericks.
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
Something else they've done a good job of tonight, right from the start, is penetrating and scoring.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Here is Matthews. He's coming off a 16-point game against the Rockets in Houston. And the Mavericks call time here. At this very early stage, we know players are still trying to gel with one another. But, Clark, just how much can a team really change between the start of the season and the end of the season?
Kevin, it can be a night and day change in some cases because of injuries or change in personnel. Those things can show up during the course of a long season to make teams look totally different. And I think the changes that transpire with teams are usually more pronounced with younger teams because you can actually sometimes see those guys get better and better from week to week.
LeBron kicks to Hart. And James throws it down hard.
And there's no question that James is one of the best dunkers ever. A forceful finisher who loves showing off his athleticism.
Barea with it. Now guarded by Ball. Ball against Barea. Tyson Chandler pulls it in.
Boy, the defense was great. Superb, stellar, platinum level. Can't really contest that shot any better than that.
Dallas has gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. To the middle. And Matthews gets it to go. Matthews has got 4 points in the quarter.
Man, it's nice to see Matthews get involved inside, showing a nice touch around the basket.
Ball with it. 8 points for him. Kicks it to LeBron. Here's Hart. A three-pointer off the mark.
Yeah, he's costing them right now, sabotaging them a little bit. He's got to find his shot if they want to win this game.
Barea against Ball. And there's the call on Chandler. That is his first foul of the game. Ingram, he's checked in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Dallas. And stolen by LeBron. To the inside, Hart. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
A little bit of trickeration with that one. Gets that one to go against the limb.
Trickeration. I like that, partner. That's pretty strong word creation. And you've got to be creative, though, whether you're commentating or hooping, especially when you're going inside.
Mavericks making a switch here. Barnes is checked in. Matthews with it. He's picked up by James. LeBron against Matthews. Just 4 to shoot. From deep. Rebounded by Hart. Los Angeles has gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15.
No stopping Ingram when he's in rhythm, especially when he gets a pass in the spot he loves pulling the trigger from.
59 seconds left to play in the first half. Kleber, the pass to Matthews.
Aggressiveness is fine, but you can't be this over-aggressive. I think he's got to dial it back some. They need him on the floor.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Lakers?
You know what, guys? It looks to me like they're really in sync here, all on the same page. They've already got a bunch of assists.
And also, they've gotten the three-pointer to fall tonight as well. That's equally as important.
Doncic is checked in for J.J. Barea. And Maxi Kleber is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line.
Unfortunately for the Mavericks, they've gotten pummeled on the glass recently. 27th in the league last year in rebounding, dead last the year before.
Now, here's Doncic. He's covered by Ball. Chandler against Nowitzki. Stolen by Ball. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. The Lakers have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line.
Only shooting 71 really on the season, so there is plenty of room for improvement.
Yeah, it's been a very frustrating season for them in that regard, guys.
Matthews against Ingram. Now Matthews. The pass to Barnes. Over Hart. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. And so it's LeBron James. Making things happen for the Los Angeles Lakers. His production has been flowing as he's tallied 20 points and looks to be planning for more. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Coach, how would you evaluate your team's performance in the first half?
You know, I like the way we're playing tonight, but, you know, 1 or 2 untimely turnovers, these guys are going to convert quickly, so we have to play an aggressive but precise game.
Rick, thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, folks, welcome back. Ernie Johnson alongside the Jet. That's Kenny Smith. The Diesel, that's Shaquille O'Neal. A lot of big-time action so far in this one. LeBron James putting in some incredible work. He had 20 points, 6 rebounds, and 1 assist. His last game out, he was just not himself. But tonight, he has rounded right back into form with a very solid first half. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
Well, I thought that turning point was when the bench came in. Those guys really hustled, and they gave the team some energy, and then they started to score baskets. That was a bonus.
And looking at Dallas, Shaq, your thoughts?
Well, as we know, it's always a good idea to pound the ball into the paint. So many defensive game plans are focused just on stopping the three. When you hurt a team down low, they got to react. That allows you to play inside out. Trust me, I have the blueprint. I own the blueprint. I created the blueprint. Inside, kick it back out, shoot the three. Rick Fox, B. Shaw, and big shot, Bob for three.
And that'll...
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been a clinic out there by James.
His points production thus far off the charts. It's only been 2 quarters. Just a great effort for him for the entire half.
Yeah, and it doesn't matter where he is on the floor either, Greg. He's making it look very easy. He's looking to score the ball.
On the floor for Dallas, Doncic and Barnes are the forward pair. Matthews out there with J.J. Barea, and it's Jordan in at the center, locking down the middle. A nice shot by Barea.
Barea is a fiery little guard who loves pulling up from anywhere on the court.
LeBron kicks to Kuzma. Back to James. And LeBron throws it down.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Barea dishes to Barnes. Back to Barea. Jordan finds Barnes. Lets it fly from 18. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Lakers leading by 4. Pass to James. From deep three-point range. Matthews with the rebound. Maverick shooting has been fun to watch in this game. They're at 57%. Doncic. Another shot. And the rejection by LeBron. From deep. Again, James missing. Mavericks trail by 4. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Jordan kicks to Barea. Lobs it up for Jordan, and DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Yeah, you got to respect the athletic reach of Jordan now. Throw it up, and he will bash in the alley-oop.
And that was an unleashed chaos moment indeed. What a spectacular play. Sponsored by Under Armour Hover Havoc. James, the pass to McGee. DeAndre Jordan grabs the miss. Jordan's got 11 rebounds in the game.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
It's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. Now, here's Doncic. He's guarded closely. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And a moment now to see some numbers for Doncic. This past month, he's really set himself apart. He's around 14 points per game, 7 rebounds, and 5 assists. And some pretty good numbers, guys. He's certainly making a contribution.
Better than expected. He still has a ways to go, but I like what I'm seeing right now.
And stolen by Jordan. 3 from Matthews. The Mavericks rebound. It's deflected.
Ball size and timing really an asset when it comes to him blocking shots.
And there's the call on DeAndre Jordan. That's his 3rd foul of the game. L.A. has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And DeAndre Jordan, the all-time leader in career field goal percentage, Greg, by a sizable margin.
Yeah, the most prolific dunker in the league, maybe in league history.
And they pick up 2.
And I'll tell you what, guys, I think that's the best part of James's game. And he's got a lot of good parts, but his vision is otherworldly.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
In a moment here, let's check out the numbers for Jordan. He's been a factor for them over the last month. 6th in blocks, and he's an elite glass eater, a factor inside among the top 10 in rebounds per game.
And his ability to patrol the lane is a difference maker for that team. Exceptional timing and anticipation. That's why he's a top 10 shot blocker. He had a nice open look right there. And it's 9 points for Wesley Matthews.
Wes Matthews is a lethal perimeter scorer and knows how to get himself free, and he's got great range on that shot.
James looking around. The wide open look here for Kuzma. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. Kuzma's got 9.
Okay, we got a nice little back and forth going here.
Yeah, and I like it. I love seeing that. It's a lot of fun when that happens. These teams are going at each other from the outside.
Good on that shot, and with that, the Los Angeles lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Barea. LeBron kicks to Kuzma. Out left to the wing. And here's James outside. That shot off, and the Mavericks going the other way now. They host the Clippers after this game. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. Matthews against Ball. The kick out to Barnes. Matthews trying to free himself up. That's good from Barnes on the assist by Matthews.
First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
Now here's LeBron. 22 points for him. And it's the Mavericks on the break. And that one's good. Barnes. He's got 16. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Mavericks.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
And the Lakers call time here.
And though some were skeptical of the contract Harrison Barnes signed, he's lived up to it. Not an elite player yet, but is emerging on a franchise caliber level and continues to improve and is strong and consistent really on both ends of the floor.
Hart, he's checked in for the Lakers. Caldwell Pope comes in for Brandon Ingram. And then for Dallas, Powell, he's checked in for Barnes. And Dorian Finney-Smith subbed in for Wesley Matthews. The Mavericks have gone at a pretty good shooting pace. They're 6 of 13 from the field here in the third. Back to Barea. And it's blocked. And he gets it back. And the layup's good off the glass. Barea's got 25 points. Lakers trail by 3. And Greg with Barnes, beyond what he does on the floor, he does everything right off the floor.
Yeah, I mean, this organization just loves his intangibles and demeanor as a leader. Incredible work ethic that allows him to keep refining his game. Still very young and is growing into the player this team hoped he'd be.
And it's James missing.
Nothing's going his way since the horn. I mean, looks like he used up all his makes in the last quarter.
From 11 feet away, and he overshot that one, missing. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. On its way from Caldwell Pope for 2. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. LeBron's got 4 assists in the game. And so it's Barea with it. They'll bring it up for the Mavericks. They lead by 1. He kicks to Doncic. And there's the foul. It'll go on Josh Hart. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. And so here is Dallas. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a 3-point play. Going to the line for 1.
And how about the balance of Doncic on that possession? Amazing at just absorbing the contact and still with the strength to finish. Is it me, or does it just feel like he gets every rebound that comes up?
Well, he practically has gotten every one. that's available. A 20-plus rebounding game is not something we get to see very often, Greg.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, it is the era of positionless basketball, but how exactly did we get here? Well, new defensive rules at the turn of the century encouraged face-up scoring, motion-based offense, and guard play over isolation and post-ups. As a result, offensive roles have become more interchangeable.
It has become a positionless game now. David, thank you very much. Out of bounds, it'll be Mavericks ball. Well, we've seen some defensive wizards among the NBA's freshman class this season. Let's now take a look at the rookie steal leaders. Number 1, Luka Doncic.
Just great hands, guys. You can never relax when he's guarding you, and that's such a valuable quality. He's got his opponents on notice.
Yeah, his anticipation is just phenomenal. Always looking to jump the passing lane, pick your pocket, come up with the steal. You can't put the ball in front of him because he'll take it from you and then laugh at you.
Ball with it. He's picked up by Doncic. For 3, Caldwell Pope. Mavericks with the rebound. To the paint. Very pretty alley-oop layup. Now it's a 5-point Maverick lead.
Oh, and just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley-oop.
I got to say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going.
Neither did the defense.
And it's blocked by Jordan. Here's Hart. He's got 12. 3 on the clock. Back to McGee. And stolen by Jordan. Ball against Barea. Passes it to Doncic. Inside. And stolen by LeBron. Here's Hart. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. LeBron's got assist number 5 here tonight.
His ability to create is a big part of what makes LeBron so effective. There's no way to defend him in the open floor.
Pass to Barea. Another 3 for Dallas.
Okay, we got a nice little back and forth going here.
Yeah, and I like it. I love seeing that. It's a lot of fun when that happens. These teams are going at each other from the outside.
James right side. It's tipped.
Like seeing Powell flex his muscle on the defensive end. Really good at timing his jump to block the shots.
And J.J. Barea, the bucket on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got his 6th assist on the night. Timeout called the Lakers.
Yeah, he's got to make some adjustments here. Just too easy to score in the lane against them right now.
Yeah, there's no reason why they should be scoring at will down there easily as they have. I mean, they've got to be more aggressive inside.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Tyson Chandler, who's checked in for JaVale McGee. Kyle Kuzma comes in for LeBron. And it's Ingram in for Ball. And then for Dallas, Nowitzki comes in for Jordan. And it's Maxi Kleber in for Powell. Ingram kicks to Kuzma. The pass to Hart beyond the arc. Shot clock reset for the Lakers. And Chandler throws it down.
And great effort on the boards, and what a mean that was, Kev. I mean, you just will not see him ever quit on a play.
That guy is a handful. You've got to have a body on him at all times.
And you know what? Sometimes that's not even enough. He'll go around, over, or through you to get to the pumpkin.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Here's Kleber. Shot clock at 5. Barea, that's a 2-pointer. And it's Ingram with the rebound. Lakers trail by 6. Lets it go from deep. Offensive rebound. Chandler's shot, good. Chandler's got 6.
Really active down there, imposing his will and force and seeing his efforts pay off.
Barea against Ingram. And Finney-Smith gets it to go. Finney-Smith's got his 2nd basket of the night.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Ingram outside. Caldwell Pope with a wide open look. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
Oh man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
Ingram against Barea. Down low. Kuzma kicks to Doncic. Misses the three.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
And that's a foul called on J.J. Barea. That is his first foul of the game. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Dallas. Matthews comes in for J.J. Barea. And again, no good by the Lakers.
Boy, I'm surprised he couldn't put that away. I mean, the defense clearly botched an assignment, leaving him open.
Matthews scanning the floor. And he banks in the layup. Matthews has got the lead up to 8 now for the Mavs.
Nice display of speed by Matthews there. I mean, he loves knifing through the defense and getting to the rack.
Ingram kicks to Kuzma. And Kuzma slams it in. 19 seconds left to play here in the third. And here is Doncic. He's got 10. Pass to Barnes. Over Hart. Can't connect from 14 feet out. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Back to the action after this word. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
It sure is. I mean, he's a maestro. Great vision, terrific IQ, everything you want in a point guard.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Kyle Kuzma is out there with Chandler. Then it's Ingram. Then it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's Hart in at the 3 spot. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Lakers trail by 6. Caldwell-Pope kicks to Kuzma. And Kuzma slams it in.
Yeah, first and foremost, he's a pass-first team player, is Caldwell-Pope. Love seeing that.
To the inside, Chandler with the steal. Caldwell-Pope passes to Kuzma. They get it again. Here's Chandler, and Hart has it in the corner. There's the feed to Chandler. Tries again. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Love how Nowitzki uses his long arms there on defense. Solid at coming up with blocks.
And now that's how you start a fast break and how you finish it.
It's Ingram on the wing, covered by Barnes. Ingram left side. Chandler kicks to Hart. Pass to Ingram. Clock at 6. Takes it from 10. Bucket is good.
You know, guys, not only can Ingram score from the perimeter, but he can get it done inside, too. I mean, the way he releases the shot, that extension he gets on it, makes it very hard to block.
And here we go. Kuzma heading to the hoop. Finished off the break. Kuzma's got 4 points in the quarter.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Doncic with it. Feeds to Barnes. And the dunk by Barnes.
Barnes taking over on offense, Kevin. He's feeling like, hey, nobody on defense can handle me. Sensational.
Caldwell-Pope kicks to Kuzma. There's the dish to Ingram. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
And the Lakers making a change here. McGee's checked in.
And really, guys, I can't put a ceiling on Ingram. I mean, with his length and his shooting stroke and work ethic, this is a guy who I think has the potential to be truly great.
Good on the shot.
Well, that was Dirk Nowitzki getting in the way of the defense right there. Well done.
Lakers trail by 3. Ingram outside. Here's Kuzma, and Kuzma slams it in.
And, I think Kuzma's the kind of guy you've got to push out of the paint. When you don't, this is what happened.
Dallas has gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. Now, here's Doncic. He's covered by Ingram. Doncic, no good.
And as he squares up for mid-range, the defender right in his face.
Yeah, I like the fact, Greg, that he crowded the shooter there, made him uncomfortable, got into his airspace a bit. It looked like he forced the shot.
Here's Barnes. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And looking at Luka Doncic, incredibly mature for his age. Physically, the broad shoulders, weighing in about 230. Mentally, though, advanced understanding of how to play the game.
You know, Greg, it's amazing that Doncic, at his age, could already have such a complete offensive game.
I mean, a terrific skill set. In Europe, Doncic spent plenty of time as a primary ball handler. Obviously can score in a number of ways, just a versatile threat.
The shot's good from Kuzma.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
From the high post, Kuzma pulls it in.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point. Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Doncic passes to Barnes. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
Nice to see Barnes create for himself off the dribble. He's got some understated, nifty moves in his arsenal.
And there's the pass to Kuzma. Back to James. Inside, here's McGee, and it's McGee with the jam.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Really makes the basics look pretty exceptional.
And, Kevin, I'd suggest that he stay with those basics because we've got a tight one here tonight.
Doncic kicks to Barnes. Now, here's Doncic, guarded closely. Now Ingram. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Lakers.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
Jordan, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Barea comes in for Dirk Nowitzki. Matthews with it, now guarded by Caldwell Pope. And Matthews kicks to Barea. Back to Matthews. Over Caldwell Pope. It's deflected.
Caldwell Pope showing us excellent timing there, using his length well on defense.
Lakers leading by 4. Their offense has been great here.
Yeah, the ball movement has been terrific, and they've kept the defense off balance.
Up top, Kuzma. And Kuzma slams it in.
Put that throttle down. Love seeing Kuzma on offense play with so much confidence.
And the Mavericks call time here.
And not surprising, obviously unhappy with the lack of response from his team.
Can't blame him. I mean, the effort hasn't been there. Just has not been there. Hopefully, he can get the fire lit.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I heard Rick Carlisle during that last break talking with the team. He is not happy with the sloppy play offensively. He said, make the easy play. Take care of the ball. We can't afford to just give away golden opportunities. And we'll see if they can clean it up, guys.
Thank you, David. Caldwell Pope kicks to Ingram.
Back to Caldwell Pope. Ingram against Matthews. He lobs it up, and it's McGee with the jam.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely sleep.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run for him there.
Momentum can swing on plays like that, Kevin, especially when the finish has that much thunder on it.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Mavericks trail by 6. Now, here's Barea. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
Yeah, but in the first half, he was just purely flawless as a ball securer. But that certainly hasn't been the case here in the second half.
Lonzo Ball is checked in for Los Angeles. Here's LeBron. Pass to Kuzma. He dishes it to McGee. Add that basket to his impressive total. Brings him to 10 for 14.
Nice pass there to set that basket up.
The Mavericks have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth and even 50%. And here is Doncic. Barea kicks to Barnes. 5 to shoot. Passes it to Doncic. Knocks down the 3-ball.
And love how much Doncic believes in himself. It shows when he shoots off the pass like that.
Barea against Ball. Pass to Kuzma. Goes up from the top of the key. And the Lakers tack on 2 more.
You know, this quarter has been all him, all about him. They're getting it to him in his spots, and he's taking over.
Matthews against Ingram. Over in the corner, Doncic. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James.
And defensively, great anticipation, making a play there on the ball.
Well, the thing they did there, Greg, clogged up the passing lanes, playing them beautifully and making things hard for the opponent. That's really good defense.
Here's Barnes.
And, you know, you want to keep seeing this from Kuzma, I think. Active, engaged, and being effective on the defensive end.
And it's McGee with the jam.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off.
Boy, both ends of that play, guys, were fantastic.
Barea finds Jordan, shoots over McGee, and that one hits back iron. Los Angeles leading by 9. Ball, the pass to Kuzma, hammers the alley-oop through.
Kuzma's game offensively very solid, rock solid. This guy can get it done any place on the court. He's certainly a guy to watch out for.
Dallas calls timeout. Without question, Kyle Kuzma displaying his skills today.
And, Kevin, they need this timeout. He's flat out owning them right now. Can't miss.
And now we've got a moment for our Jordan player of the game, Kyle Kuzma.
And, guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
He's played up to his full potential tonight, and he's been playing to the crowd, too. He loves being the star attraction, even if it doesn't happen on a regular basis. Mavericks trail by 11. Barea with it. Kicks it to Barnes. Shoots over Kuzma. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
He's simply a machine at the offensive end. I wonder how far behind they'd be if he wasn't having this kind of quarter.
Now James. There's the pass to Kuzma. Down low, here's McGee, and the slam dunk by McGee.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
And here we go. Kuzma heading to the hoop. And Kuzma slams it in.
Well, you've got to be attentive around Kuzma. You can't be casual. He's excellent at gambling appropriately and coming away with steals.
Barea kicks to Barnes. Shoots over Kuzma. They get it back. Jordan. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now, 6 for 8 on the night.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
Pass to Kuzma. Fires the three. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Kuzma's got 35.
The timing, the rhythm. Kuzma really does a nice job catching the defense off guard with those catch-and-shoot jumpers.
Pass to Barnes. Rebound the Lakers. McGee's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Ball with a wide-open look. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for Los Angeles.
The blocking really turned things into their favor this time.
Great timing, anticipation. They got the blocks, and that definitely changed the momentum of this game.
And so this will mark the 15th win of the year for them.
And in a 3-game season series, they take the first 2, and certainly they've had the edge in this matchup.
Now they've got their sights set on that sweep, Greg, 3-zip. And given what's going on in the first 2 games, my guess is that's what's going to happen.
Kuzma kicks to James. Back to Kuzma. This one for 3. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
And that's a killer instinct on display as they try to put this one on ice.
And, you know, this is what's needed at this point in the game, Greg. The great teams know how to close it out.
And Ball comes to help. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. 29 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Ingram with the steal. LeBron passes to Kuzma. The shot that time not on target. Good D by Matthews. Barea with a wide open look, and nothing is falling for him right now. Now here's Kuzma. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.